Did you know that of and from are some of the most common answers in Cambridge Pet B1 Reading Part 6? Hi, my name's Teacher Ross and I've been teaching English and preparing students for Cambridge exams since the year 2000. For today's video, I've looked at more than 20 Cambridge exams. And I've taken notes of the most common grammar that appears in Reading Part 6. So, what are you waiting for? Let's discover these common grammar points together. The exam task in this video was taken for free from the Cambridge website. Please see the link in the description below. In Cambridge B1 Reading Part 6, you need to fill in the gaps with the correct word. These words can be common phrases and grammar that you've been learning in your B1 English course. For example, here you can see part of a superlative. What is the most important grammar in this part of the exam? Well, let's take a look at the top 5 things that appeared in Reading Part 6. Some of the most frequent answers that appeared in Reading Part 6 were of and from. To my surprise, of and from appeared in 9 out of 20 exams. Let's take a look at some examples with of and from in exam activities. Please pause the video after each question and try to complete the activity. Question number 1. Do you know the correct answer? Here, the correct answer is from. We can use apart from to say besides or in addition to. Let's look at number 2. The correct answer here is from. We can use from after the verb be to say where you were born. For example, this person is from Italy. Question 3. Do you know the correct answer? The correct answer here is of. Of course means yes. Number 4. What is the correct answer? The correct answer here is of. None of means not any. 0. Number 5. Do you know the correct answer? The correct answer here is of. We use part of to say that something is included. For example, being independent and getting a job is included in the process of growing up. Number 6. This one is quite easy. The correct answer here is of. Lots of means many. Number 7. Do you know the answer? The correct answer here is of. We use one of to talk about one thing from a group of things. Number 8. Do you know the answer? The correct answer here is from. Far from means that something is a long distance from another place. Let's look at our last question. Number 9. the correct answer here is of. We use both of to refer to two things, in this case, the two parents. So, there you have it. Of and from are common occurrences in this part of the B1 exam. So make sure you take notes of these examples. Let's take a look at some more common grammar that appeared in these exams. Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are words like that, who, and where. Let's take a look at an exam style activity. Please pause the video and try to find the correct relative pronoun for these questions. Number 1. The correct answer is who. Who is correct because we use who with people. For example, a man. That would also be correct in this sentence, but it is more common in everyday English to use who to refer to people. Number 2. The correct answer is where. Where is correct because we use where with places like a park. And number 3. That. That is correct because we use that with things like a cake. Let's take a look at some more common grammar that appears in the Cambridge B1 Reading Part 6. Prepositions. Now, technically, of and from are also prepositions, but considering that they are such common answers in this part of the exam, I decided to give them their own part in this video. Here are some more common prepositions that appear in this part of the exam. Let's take a look at an exam activity that tests these prepositions. Remember, pause the video to test yourself. Number 1. Here, the correct answer is by. We can use by with car to show which type of transport is used for travelling. Number 2. In fact. We can use in fact to highlight surprising information. Number 3. In order to. We can use in order to say the purpose of something. It's more formal than to. Number 4. End up. We use the phrasal verb end up to show the result of something. Number 5. Look for. We use the phrasal verb look for to mean search for something. Number 6. Deal with. We use the phrasal verb deal with to mean take action and solve a problem. Number 7. Get on well with. Get on well with just means have a good relationship with someone. Number 8. For example. This one is pretty easy. We use the preposition for with example to introduce an example. Remember, the first part of this video with of and from had lots of examples of prepositions too. So clearly, prepositions are an important part of reading part 6. Also, if you look at questions 4 to 7, you can see that phrasal verbs sometimes appear in this part of the exam. If you want to learn more B1 level phrasal verbs, take a look at this video. Please see the link in the description below. Other common answers in this part of the exam are articles like a and the. Let's take a look at some exam style questions. Remember, pause the video while you find the answers. Number 1. A few years ago. We use a few to mean not many. Number 2, twice a week. We can use a in the common collocation twice a week. Number 3, the. We use the in superlative structures like the best. Number 4, despite the fact that. We use the expression despite the fact that to show a contrast. Number 5, such a. We use such a to emphasize something. In this case, such a beautiful day. Number 6, a very long time. We can use a in the phrase a very long time. Let's take a look at another common part of grammar in the B1 reading exam. The present perfect. Take a look at these exam questions and try to fill in the gaps with a word related to the present perfect. Remember, pause the video before looking at the answers. Number 1. For is the correct answer, because we use for with the present perfect to talk about periods of time like for ages. Number 2. Has is the correct answer, because we use the third person singular auxiliary verb has with the subject Victoria to form a question in the present perfect tense. Number 3. Never is correct, because we can use never with the present perfect tense to create a negative structure. Number 4. Since is correct, because we can use since with the present perfect to refer to a specific time in the past. For example, since I was 5 years old. Number 5. Been is correct because we use been in the present perfect continuous. And number 6. Have is correct because have is the auxiliary verb used with the third person plural pronoun they in the present perfect tense. Now, before I go, let me leave you with other important grammar that may appear in the Cambridge B1 Reading Part 6 activity. The use of if in conditional clauses, connectors like but, because, although, so, and or. Comparative structures like rather than, isn't as, much better than. The verb be in passive structures. The infinitive of purpose. Question words like what, how, and when. So, such, to, and enough. All types of pronouns. Question tags. And if and whether with reported speech. Please take a look at the questions related to these grammar points and write your answers in the comment section below. That's it for today. I hope this video helps you improve your B1 level use of English. Thanks for watching everybody, and see you next time.